Well, hello all my friends, it's Louie here and welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate that. Today we're going to talk about a little nicotine salt device that's manufactured by Smoking Vapor. It is called the Me Pod. Now this little device is unique. I know I did reviews on like the Orion Go, Orion Quest, and some of the other nicotine salt devices that are on the market. We're gonna go down and take a closer look at this device and what comes in the contents of the packaging, and I'll let you know my personal opinion if I think it is worth it or not on the purchase. And make sure you stick around because I'm gonna be announcing the 3 people that have won my giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Let's get right to that. That sucked. I've hit this device way too much and now I have a nicotine buzz and I have to stop. But anyways, now that you're back, we're talking about the Me Pod device by Smoking Vapor. It's very unique in its own style. It has a very great design to it. I will say with the way that this thing hits, the way that it produces vapor, you could use freebase nicotine and create a pretty decent cloud off of it, but I personally think it's more convenient to use 24 to 25 milligrams of nicotine salt inside of this device. That's what I like, but that is my own opinion. You might like a lower milligram in freebase. This little device is 950 mAh. The pod itself is a 1.3 ohm coil and it holds 2 milliliters juice capacity on the inside. It uses a micro USB cable to charge, and it has this little black button, very small. You would click it 5 times to turn it on and to turn it off. So your maximum output voltage for this small device is 3 to 4.2 volts, and its maximum current is going to be around 15 amps. Which is pretty good for this small little device. Now I will say the battery lasts a very long time for being 950 milliamps, but that actually is a really good compared to some of the other nicotine salt devices that are on the market. 950 milliamps with a very high ohm coil, that's gonna let you vape, depending on how much you vape all day. If you're picking it up and using it all the time, or if you set it down every once in a while, you could probably get 6 to 9 hours, depending. I've been using this for about 6 hours and haven't charged it already, and it's still working very good. Now that I've told you a little bit about this device, I'm going to take you down to a closer look at the contents of the packaging to see what comes with the purchase whenever you go into a shop or you order it offline. So let's check that out real quick. So now that we're down here taking a closer look at what comes in the contents of the packaging, you can see we have one Me Pod box. Has a very awesome design. It comes with 2 refillable pods, which are at 1.3 ohms. They're 2 milliliter capacity, like I said before. Comes with 1 awesome designed lanyard, 1 micro USB charging cable, and also the user manual. And it has to come with a warranty card as well. Just in case something happens from the manufacturer, you can send it back and get a new one because it wouldn't be your fault. So now that we're done looking at what comes in the contents of the packaging, let's go back up to FaceTime, talk a little bit about this device, take a few draws, see how the flavor is in the cloud production, and then I'll let you know how I feel about this device. Let's go. So now that we're back up into FaceTime, I have a really hardcore nicotine buzz from hitting this thing over and over again, and it just... Okay, we're talking about the flavor production and the cloud production on the Me Pod right now. Now, one thing that I did forget to mention that I need to mention real quick, if you pull the pod out and you look where the airflow is right on the side, there is a tiny plug that comes separately inside the packaging that you can use to cut the airflow off so it has a more restrictive draw. Now, I think it could have been more simplistic. You could have put like a side latch that could have been pulled to shut the airflow off a little bit more. But yeah, it comes with the plugs inside the packaging that you can remove and insert inside of the airflow to cut it off a little bit more. And that's exactly what I've done, because I like nicotine salt devices to be restrictive like a cigarette. I am not looking for a sub-ohm effect where you pull deep inside the lungs and exhale a giant cloud, especially for nicotine salt. That just makes you dizzy and feel uncomfortable. I'd rather take a mouth to lung draw so you know exactly how much you're getting and you can slow down when the time comes. Okay, I'm done. Let's take a few hits off of it and I'll tell you how the flavor is right now. So the flavor that I'm using right now is from Pachamama. It is created by Charlie's Chalk Dust. It is apple tobacco, and it's 25 milligrams of nicotine salt. Now the flavor is astronomical out of this device, and I'm not just saying that, I'm saying that the pod is creating amazing flavor out of this device. Just like the Orion Go, if you use a 0.25 coil or a 0.5, it has astronomical flavor also. This is bringing out the same amount of flavor that some of the higher end nicotine devices are coming out with as well. So I will definitely say the flavor off of this pod system is a-okay. It's awesome, it really is. Now, cloud production. I mean, it produces a lot of vapor for a 1.3 ohm pod and 950 milliamp per hour battery. It's producing a good plume. I will say that. Man, you should have just put that side latch for that airflow. That seems a little bit dramatic for people to have to go through a packaging and get this tiny seal they can barely see and insert it inside of an airflow. Just not into it. Okay, so I do recommend this pod system device for purchase, especially if you think it'll help you get off cigarettes. I'm probably going to be using it for a few weeks now because I'm very interested in it. I think it's a very nicely designed, small, stealthy, and very easy to use device. I will bring this up though about most of these new pod system devices that don't have a fire button. They have a really weird way that the pod works, and it has separation from oil and airflow. So inside this pod there's one chamber that has airflow to the sensor that activates the actual pod to create vapor, and then the other one is where the coil sets to where it starts creating vapor out of it. So as you draw, you pretty much have to make sure your lips are cupped over both holes or nothing will happen. That's pretty much it for this device. There is one thing that I need to talk about though, and that is the giveaway drawing, the 3 people that have won. So I'm just gonna get right to that. The first one is Heather Spooner, second one is Brad Shipley, and the third one is Josh Main. Now, congratulations to all 3 of you. That is 3 different devices for 3 different people. They are random, and I am not gonna tell you what they are until you get them. So you can either direct message me, you can comment in the comment section below and let me know. Just get a hold of me somehow so I can get them devices to you, because you deserve it, my friends. And I really appreciate you guys diving into the giveaway and participating in that. That really means a lot to me. Yeah guys, we're at like 975 subscribers. We're so close to 1,000, and that means the world to me. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna keep on going as long as you guys are backing me up. I think that we can do anything and we can keep on pushing. Really appreciate it. Go show your friends this channel and we'll have more giveaways in the future. Oh man, I talk a lot and I'm sure you guys feel the same way. I feel stay cloudy, my friends. You guys have a great day, and yeah. So if you like this video, please smash that like button, my friends. If you want to see future content, please subscribe. You know it means a lot to me. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well, just so you can see the videos that I come up with, or YouTube won't show you anything. Just you ring the bell, you know. That's pretty much it, my friends. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and later on.